understand?
They didn't want to talk?
Anybody home? Anybody here? Home is outreach. Anybody home? Homeless outreach. Anybody home? Homeless outreach. Anybody home?
Sheriff's Department, homeless outreach. Because no one's unsettled when the cops are at your door.
What's up, Senate? How you doing, man? Good morning.
I'm alright, how are you?
Good, good.
So the guy, Daniel, you know, that went, that you took, the example or whatever?
The one that you clean out, you helped clean out his tent?
Yeah,
He came back.
I literally threw his shit away.
No, he came back, dude. He didn't like the terms and conditions of what they offered.
So imagine then he's sitting in front of an empty space with nothing.
Yeah.
No
Anyway, so
clothes.
you brought him back at 10 yesterday, right?
That doesn't matter, you know? What matters is what's going, like that process is not.
They offered him service, man. It was on him to stay, and he didn't want to stay. They
But,
gave him
but who
everything.
wants to stay in an institution?
Well, I mean, it wasn't an institution, man. It was a place.
You're
to be.
working in there and for what? I don't know, like,
Some they told him about, and he agreed to it, and then he got there and decided not to go with it, man. I don't know.
well, whatever they were.
I don't know what to say beyond that.
That's why I'm trying to document what people are told and then what they experience.
It was exactly what he was told.
It was?
And yeah, he just didn't want it. He just decided it wasn't for him. Maybe he's just used to living.
But you don't want to vouch for it was exactly what he was told, because I promise you there were a lot of things. Wait, could I finish talking?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Because there were people that were wearing the sheriff uniform speaking to him, and I know you weren't there all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, so speaking on behalf
so
of all the sheriffs and what he was told is...
Technicality, but the brochure and the Dream Center is all about a certain way of life. He was introduced to that way of life and was asked if he wanted that, and he said yes. And he took it.
And then he got there.
And he got there 5
And you
hours
said,
later,
I mean,
he
that's,
decided
yeah.
not to be that. But that's
I
on
know.
him as a man making a decision for his life, man.
But we threw away all his clothes and everything,
That's because he didn't want them. We asked.
understanding
What
that
does
he would
want?
get clothes. He said that.
I don't know that. Like I said, I can't speak for that because I didn't hear him say that. If you heard him say that, then that's...
There's a lot of footage, hours of it that I'm going through,
Right.
you know? But it's not cool at all. He was your most optimistic person out there, literally excited to go.
All men rise
So-
and fall in their decisions, right? We all have
Well-
decisions to make. He made one. So I can't speak for that.
He was offered, it seems like things are, I don't know, as long as things aren't forced, but we'll see what happens.
He went on his own volition, man.
Well, yeah, now he's back, so,
Yeah, he came back on his own volition.
yeah.
So at least he knows he's got a community here, right?
But
That's
shouldn't
why I
this
came
whole
back.
community be inside there? How do the sheriffs do the job in protecting what's supposed to be and then say that what's happening on there is illegal and allow people who are supposed to be there reside there? How does that happen?
I don't know. You
But you're the sheriff.
You miss. I'm not the sheriff.
You're not a sheriff?
I am a deputy sheriff, but I'm not the sheriff. So I can't speak for the sheriff. Like I said before, we're out here helping these guys the best we can, man. We can only do what they let us do.
I see people out here helping them. I don't see the sheriffs helping them. I see sheriffs causing chaos. Sheriffs brought a bunch of guns on the property. Sheriffs are knocking on all the tents saying, "Are you home?" That I don't think is making a more peaceful environment here.
That's your opinion.
Well, I think we're seeing the result of it by what's going
It's
on.
actually doing a lot of good, man.
Good.
Doing a lot of good.
I don't want to talk to you. Is Diedrich going to be here?
I don't know.
Does anyone know if Diedrich will be here?
I don't know.
Is there anyone to ask or know if they'll know if Diedrich will be here?
Probably one of the guys in the green vest.
In the green vest? All right. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Is Diedrich coming today?
I don't think so.
No? Why not?
I don't know. I don't keep tabs on him, man.
Are you planning to send more people to the Dream Center from here? Or
Don't know, sir. It's all up to them, not us.
to who? So the guy Doug seems optimistic and ready.
Who?
The gentleman sitting in front talking to the guys.
Oh, maybe. I haven't been down there, so I have no idea.
Did you hear how Daniel went?
No.
Who went to the Dream Center? You didn't hear?
No.
He came back.
Oh, did he? Didn't want to go through the program or what?
Correct.
Yeah.
And at that time, we had already thrown all the stuff away. What you have here is 45 plus veterans. I want to be clear, there's 45 veterans. Just because they're sleeping on a curb and not inside the VA property does not mean they're not a veteran. These are all veterans sleeping here. The gate behind them is a property that you couldn't miss if you wanted to. You couldn't miss seeing this property nearly every day if you wanted to. If you drive anywhere in the city, it's the VA property. It's 388 acres. Brentwood High School, UCLA. There are illegal land leases on this property, and because I think it's what some say is the most valuable piece of property in America, I'd say that is resulting in the corruption, fraud, and misuse of the land that then makes veterans, combat veterans, people who've served this country in the Navy, Air Force, Army, in Afghanistan, Iraq, Vietnam, to sleep on the street. This property, the VA property, used to house 5,000 veterans. 5,000 veterans used to live on this property. Inside, the beautiful, well-manicured lawns, the sprinklers that go off. But here, this is what it's resulted to. It's absolutely disgusting. It's a national emergency. You should be asking where Ted Lieu is. Congress member Ted Lieu.
Write that down, Blind Willie McTill.
No, I'm remember that. Like,
You know you're
hey, you know, my parents are white.
Oh, give me this tall
Wow, smooth.
Es que lo conocí la semana pasada.